Hello and welcome. How are we all doing? I hope we all have a good start to the weekend. Oh, you little shit. Even when I'm trying to add in nice... Well, no, that's it. No. No more nice things. I'm stuck in a net. Can't make you guys any more fun things. I can't add the soundbite in. Tim's soundbite. Can't add that. Can't add any more pictures to the random art. No, not gonna be able to like bring back any of the mini games like the stream coming on fire. No, I'm stuck in it. Stuck here now, and you all know who to blame, don't you? Hey, Max. How you doing, bud? Hope you have a good weekend. Jeevious, good to see you. Happy it's Friday at long last. Hell yeah. Ah! Ambush hugs. Dang it. Hey, Wolf Boy, how you doing, bud? Oh, has it been a bit of a long week, Jeevious? Enjoy. Make the most of the weekend. Oh, I blame the enabling. Don't know what you're on about. I don't do anything. I'm not responsible for this at all. It's not my fault. What have I ever done? But, like, you know, like setting up the redeems. But details. Semantics. Chilling? Awesome. Glad to hear it. Doing well. Dentist visit was all good. Everything good with the folks' teeth? Awesome. Ooh. Ordering a pizza. Enjoy. I just have one of those, although I just had another one. All the emotes. Honestly, I don't think I know anyone with as many emotes as Wolf Warrior has. This dude collects them. Anyway, so today we're back. How's the audio, by the way, guys? Is the music a little loud or is the audio good? Let me know if it needs tweaking at all. So we're back with another coding stream because it has been a short while. Got a few things we can do today. Maybe a tad loud. Give me a sec. Okay. How's that? That a little bit better? Because I'm using... Don't need the Atmos sounds. I'm here for the music. I'm on chill like it's the Chill Hop website. For some reason, I'm on one of their music streams, which fair dues. But when you play the music live streams, they've got a sound tab that is like automatically playing some of the sounds when you start the stream. So we've got like a campfire, got cozy cafe. Like forest birds, and it's like cool, but I don't understand why it like turns them on automatically when you start the music stream. Like, I'm here for the music, not for the woodland sounds. Like, it's a separate thing. Don't play them both together, or at least it's cool to have the option, but leave it as an option. Don't put it on as the default. Anyway, so Python scripts. Few things we can do today. Hang on. Before I do, I just have a little something I need to I got a little something I need to hide real quick. Spoilers for a totally not related project for 4 or 5 months time. Don't know what you're on about, never said anything. Anyway, back to Python. So we've got a few things we can work on today. Tim did record a soundbite for us when we were on stream the other day, so I've got that downloaded. We got Byte, so we'll take a look at that. Actually, review code for OBS audio playback. Worst best kept secret or the best worst kept secret? What secret? Haven't a clue what you're on about, Max. Haven't a clue what you're on about. I feel a little bad, like, saying that after we're teasing, like, the live action for ages only for it to not happen, but we've tried with that one, guys. We've genuinely tried. So, later on, we'll give it another go. So, yeah, we'll add the audio. Tim's little sound bite. I realized that I could add character ref sheets to the random art redeemed. That could be kind of cool to have on there. So we can get those added in. I don't know how much of the boss battle ones will do, but we can maybe take a look. Minimize's bits were still not in vain. What bits were that? Were those? What bits of Minimize's are we on about here? I get that training in, Wolf Warrior. So, funnily enough, speaking of the training, I want to bring back the training montage. We didn't have that for very long. So I want to bring that back so that if, like, enough people train in a short space of time, revealing teeny secrets. Yeah, I know, right? Next time, I swear, we just need to, like, lock her away, leave her in a cupboard somewhere, and then she can't, like, you know, spoil stuff. I never spoil anything, and, like, I managed to keep a totally well-kept secret. No one looking like the previous 100 streams or whatever. Yeah, training music. So we'll bring that back because that'll be a bit of fun. Blue Sky screenshot. I realized there's a bit of an issue with the screenshots at the moment. It only captures the games. So for those who use OBS, they'll already know. When you want to capture a game, you set up a game capture. But right now, I do coding streams and stuff like that. I use a display capture. So they're two different video sources. And it means that when we do these coding streams and similar, the Blue Sky screenshot just gets a black image. So when we tried to take a screenshot of the massive amount of emotes last coding stream, it didn't work. And I didn't realize that until after I went on Blue Sky. I was like, oh shit, it's just a black image. Mental image of Lakea doing deadlifts. That would be hilarious. Whoop, Jeevious stocking up there. Also, we used to have a mini game ran by the random events of the stream being set on fire. We can bring that back up. Set as a bits event, be a bit of fun. Also, we used to have riddles being sent to the chat. I figured we could bring that one back, but made that one a channel redeem because it's a much smaller one. That so it'd be a nice one to have as a channel redeem. Yeah, I shared it afterwards. I was like, shit, forgot about that. So it's not that big of a deal. It was just something I forgot about when we did the last coding stream. So it's just expanding that to be able to work a little more effectively across different stream formats and such. And then I've mentioned this before, but when we add audio to OBS, you guys can hear it, like the sound effects and that. But for some reason, I can no longer hear it, and I don't know why. But I'm pretty sure if I Lakea retort request. If I run Lakea's like retorts when Lakea sasses people, then that seems like I'm pretty sure I hear that. No, not core animation. We want retort. I did not hear anything there. I didn't see anything pop up on stream. Okay, why is that not? Why is that not worked? That's a little bit weird. No, let's just end there immediately. Okay. So else start. Yeah, okay. So check if lock. It shouldn't be a lock. Nothing in the output. Player retort loop. Yeah, so why is that not working? Reset. Ah, okay, that's a bit of a problem. Why is this now not working? That's a bit of a ball ache. Carefully think about the pizzas to not upset. Why would it upset Carly? Oh no, you're not doing something to upset our Italian friends, are you? Oh dear, here we go. What's going on there? Oh, what pizza choice did you get? Careful what you say here, because otherwise it's not going to be just Carly who's judging you. Oh, look. Oh. Why is that not working? Alright, let's step through it. See what's going on here. This was not what I planned to do tonight, but if this is now suddenly not working. So, yeah, no extra argument. So, yeah, you go there. Check the lock. There shouldn't be a lock. Okay. Check the requests. Okay. Yeah. And false. Okay. Play a retort loop. Fried pizza with pineapple. Does a kebab ternary? Young Spanish cow French fries pizza. I'm not gonna lie, French fries on a pizza. You are not giving sentience to my sword. No, thank you very much. We've got enough sentient beings around here. I mean, no, send more sentient beings, but not in the form of my sword, you cheeky little git. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. French fries on a pizza. Not what I would have anticipated. Data. Yeah. Okay, we got list of reports. Yeah. Oh, that's why we've got no court information. This only works when Lakea's caught. That's why. Okay, ignore that. That's me being stupid. That's me being stupid. Alright, sorry, Lakea. I'm gonna have to catch you for technical reasons. I need to test if this works. Sorry, bud.
Really? You could be off defending the
So I can
forests
hear
and
that.
woodlands, but no, you decided to stay here and harass me instead.
So I can hear that. Don't worry, she'll be out in no time because I reset my character stat sheet. So it's only going to take her like 3-4 minutes to get out of that. Screw you, Materies and Gevia. Hey, I'm not judging. I'm just saying it's a bit of a weird combo. So I can hear it when Lakea's like chatting shit here. Although I think that was actually done from the core, but still. So if we do Discord here, it should still work. That is not how you spell Discord. Holy shit, Materies. No, that did not work. Why did that not work? There's a lock file there. That's why that didn't work. Try that again. Okay, so I can hear that as well.
Well, at least this confirms you were paying attention when we taught you how to tie a knot. But did you have to prove it by tying me to a tree?
Okay. So now let's go on. Close that lock for now. This one, this little bugger. So this is the one where we add sound effects through other means. But if I add sound effects through here, and I'm going to have to open my Jason's thing here, because I do not remember what sound effects are in there at the moment. Did we add the net sound effect? I actually don't remember. Do we still need to add the net sound effect? We did add it. So if I do Python add scene item net, I don't hear that. I can see you guys hear it, but I don't hear that. We hear the netting sounds. Okay. So it's something on my end then. There is something in my script has gone a little screwy. So let's come down to our script and take a look. So if audio monitoring, what's different here? Audio monitoring. We know this one works. Let's grab that. Audio monitor. Audio monitor and item. An item bit. Ooh. Let's start by just oh, that did change things. Probably because it changed that, but we only really calling your friend insane, or maybe I am, but that doesn't make them any less friends shouldn't let friends. I know, right? You have your chips next to the pizza, not on the pizza. Okay, so that bit's fine. So I wonder if it's something to do with the audio. Juggling and wrestling thoughts in my mind. The influence was heavy, all the forces of mine. Label still persuading like I'm needing a dime. Like my people ain't be dying over gold in the mines. It's funny, right? Come back over here. Audio thing. Couldn't tell if my joy was. Oh, that's right. So why does that not work? Set audio transform if audio monitoring. Because I can see that the sound plays in OBS. I can see it in my audio mixer, and you guys tell me that you can hear the audio. But clearly something else isn't right because I don't hear it. Pizza carbonara. Oh, yeah. Max, I think you're trying to make enemies tonight. It's not just Carly you've got to look out for. Oh, Max is trying to upset folks tonight. Not the volume, because I know you guys. Fine, so what's the difference here? Dylan is an FFmpg. Don't put pasta on pizza. Why do you need the... You've already got the bread.
I'm beautiful and skilled. Not that you could say the same.
Yes, very good, Lakea. You managed to get loose of, like, some knots from a 4-year-old. Anyway, so, like, it doesn't have any pasta on it. But how come Jeeves is talking pasta then? Oh, pizza carbonara, that's why. Doesn't carbonara require pasta? I feel like a carbonara isn't a carbonara if it doesn't have pasta. Like, someone feel free to correct me. I'm not a chef, but I feel like the pasta aspect is kind of needed. I actually don't. Set audio monitor. Literally the same. Monitoring, type, monitoring output. I don't understand what's the difference. Input volume. No, because it's been set through there, and you guys can. Carbonara is technically a sauce. Okay, so you could have it then if you want to have a saucy pizza. I mean, you've already got the tomato sauce. Then again, like, some people have, like, garlic sauce with their, like, tomato-based pizzas or whatever. So, maybe. I think it very much depends on your point of view. Because some people say pizza is, like, the food that anything works with. And then other people are very strict on, like, no, only this works. Personally, I don't really care what folks put on the pizza as long as they're happy. Like, I wouldn't typically put on something like pineapple on a pizza. Mainly because it's like, well, it's going to make the bread really soggy. But if others want to have it, more power to them. How do you keep the cheese sauce from scrambling? I could not tell you. It's not saucily, literally just baked with the carbonara ingredient. Wait, how does that work? So are you, like, baking it into bread, or are you just sticking the ingredients on top of the pizza, or what? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. This one's gonna keep bugging me. This one's gonna keep bugging me. Which is really annoying because I don't know. I would really like to be able to hear these sounds as they come through. But for whatever reason, it ain't happening. Monitoring type, monitor output. Yeah, you guys hear it. Let me see if I can, Damn it, that was the wrong one. That's the wrong option. Third one. So we'll wait for the net to bugger off, then we'll try it again. Tomato on the pizza is also a sauce, doesn't make the pizza soggy. True, but I feel like pineapple is more, isn't like, tomato sauce is more viscous normally, it's normally thicker. Whereas pineapple normally has like a lot of water content and that in it. I feel like that's the bit that makes it soggy. Maybe not. Maybe I'm talking out my ass. But like, from the couple I've tried before, that's usually been the case. Right, net 2. Monitor off. Why is it monitor off? Okay. Let's try that again. Over here. Ignore the Unity project up in the background. I was filming a Ko-Fi behind the scenes earlier. Net 2. Yeah, monitor off. So it's, for whatever reason, it's just not getting that call. Okay, I might leave that one till later on then. Because debugging is never fun to watch. Pineapple on pizza is great, but don't tell me to share my final pizza decision. Wanna know what you guys though? Ooh, do let us know. Do let us know. Maybe we'll all approve. Maybe Lakea is gonna have someone joining her at the tree later. Who's to say? Okay, yeah, I'll come back to this later on. Because I don't know what's going on there. What we can do though is we can add another one of these. I should have used the wolf howl. Ow! Anyway, we are going to want to go to downloads. Bananas or peanut? Oh man, was it Grav? Yeah, I think it was Grav Cap's other half who had a pizza with peanuts on, wasn't it? Like, okay, I'm not gonna lie. I know I was just saying I don't normally judge people for their pizza toppings. More power to them. But that one was like, holy fuck, what the fuck? Like, excuse me? Oh, right. Okay, let's rename this to Crunch. Stick that in there. And we can delete it from here. Oh, sweet. It's freaking weird. Wait, where? OBS? Where's my screen capture gone? How long has OBS not been capturing my screen, guys? Hey? A few minutes. What? I'm a fucking idiot. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. Okay, well, ignoring my stupidity aside, Read a description of salmon pizza. Tell me more. I'm not sure how I feel about salmon pizza. I could see it being both good and bad. Go on, give us the description, Max. Give us the description. Let's grab all of that. Now we're gonna call this one lunch. Translating Spanish with the best of my ability. Whoa, you on 300 attacks? Hell yeah! Let's go. Salmon pizza with white sauce. Ooh, what's in the white sauce? That does kind of sound good. Like garlic sauce, maybe? Would garlic go with salmon? Not so sure on that one. Yeah, no worries, Max. Translate it the best you can. Alright. So let's get rid of those. Then we want this to be brunch. Go in the audio folder. Yeah. Volume. So that's 0 of them. Looping false. So now if we do this. Did you guys hear that? Oh shit, hello. No, you won't. Of something broke. What happened there? Fresh spreadable cheese sauce. Ooh. I don't know if I would normally have that on a pizza I'd cook. Creamy sauce filled with tomato cheese. You know what? You guys are making me want a fucking pizza now. I've already had my tea and you're making me want a pizza. Oh man. Yeah, the item data. It does not like that. Why? Ooh, that's why. Oops, my bad. I cannot make a proper JSON file. I still can't make a JSON file. What the fuck have I done wrong here? No such file or directory. Oh, because Tim sent it as a .wav. I know why he sent it as a .wav. Okay. No, that's not Tim's fault. Well, it technically is, but not stupid. It's because when Tim doesn't do a lot of audio stuff, but when he does, it's usually to like record stuff for the D&D videos. Oops. Totally not spoilers for the next video. You guys didn't see anything. Oopsies. Oh, don't give me the eyes, Max. You've seen the sneak peek anyway, or at least you've got access to a sneak peek. What am I doing? Python resources, audio, add scene item. Save here as crunch. We want to save as MP. Oh, it doesn't have MP4, does it? Oh, this is a bitch. Okay, let's see if I'm pretty sure OBS can handle .wavs. Let's have a look. .wav. Trying this salmon pizza? You evil dickhead. Enjoy, Max. Most complete pizzas you can get. Nope, saw nothing. Oh, I don't blame you. I mean, if you've all got pizza, I do not blame you for being focused on your food. Salty and umami from salmon, sour from the tomato, fatty from the cheese. You know what? That does actually sound pretty good. Go on, what pizza are they offering, Max? Let's try this again. Clear all that. And it still doesn't work. Probably because it's expecting an MP4, I think. Yeah. Expect an MP4. Oh, am I gonna have to? I love DaVinci Resolve, but it's a bit over the top for just wanting to convert a .wav to MP4. I need to see if I can get a plugin that'll. Hang on. Audacity MP4 plugin. Is there a plugin for MP4? I wasn't sure if you wanted me to use one of those, Tim, because some of them can be dodgy and feed into AI, but then again, it's just a crunch, isn't it? Alright, fine. How you doing anyway, bud? Good to see you. That's what the rest of... MP... Wait, no, they're MP3s. Am I being... I think I'm being stupid. I'm being fucking stupid. Fuck me. I haven't even got the excuse of being at work today. Where the fuck did that export? Oh no, I don't fucking give me a second. I'm not showing this on video because I'm not again anyway. I don't want to give small spoilers. I accidentally exported it into let's see, what was it? Crunch.mp4. There, MP3. Why can I not count? What is up with me? Hey, fuck off, fuck off. No, you don't need to say fuck off. I'm not having a good day. Wife made it for the kids one day. It was there, so I had to try it. Oh, yeah, when it's for the kids. Oh, wallpaper. Oh, hell yeah. Hang on, let's close all of this. Oh, I've ended up with extra. I need to delete some thumbnail. All this shit. Yeah, this is absolutely awesome. This is I know you might not have seen it, Genius, because you can't see the full one desktop. But this is the full channel banner for our YouTube channel that B made for us. So on YouTube, when you view it on desktop, you can only see this center bit. But if you view it on a TV, you get to see the entire thing. Or if you view it on mobile, I can't remember which part shows on mobile. Basically, different parts are visible depending on what device you see it on. But it's absolutely fucking fantastic. Makes me question. You really want to ship those? You are trying so hard to ship those two together, aren't you? Anyway, all this just to try and... I'm not having a good day, am I? Fucking hell, I should not be doing development tonight, apparently. Right, that's worked. I can't hear it, but it's coming through. It's the way. You'll just have to wait and see. You'll just have to wait and see. Do you have a question? You're trying to turn WAV into MP4? Yeah, MP4 is video. Crunch. Yeah, so anyway, now that that's working, I still can't hear it. So I'm going to let you guys know ahead of time that until I get this other bug fixed, I won't necessarily, know when you use this. But we are going to bring this into Lakea's config. Now, I'll restart Lakea afterwards. I'm being careful not to go too far here. I think, did we say we're going to set it for 5 bits, 10 bits? Let's go with 5 bits for now. I might have to change it later on. Yeah, because we've already got a 10 bits event. We'll set it to 5 bits for now. I might have to change it later on if it feels a bit spammy. But we'll go with 5 to start off with. Now I'm going to change the IDs of these because the IDs are a little bit stupid at the moment. So here we go. Twitch channel bits. So this one is going to be called Crunch Audio. Oh, look at that. Max, stop tormenting Lakea. Hey, Carly, good to see you. How are you doing? Hope you're keeping well. So, let's see. We'll set that to 5, but we'll have to change the others a bit. Run script. Are we running script? What are we doing again? Yes. Add scene item. We want to run add scene item. Bits amount wants to be 5. Arg1 wants to be crunch. Is that what we called it? Yeah, crunch. So now what's going to happen is once I save and restart Lakea, which we'll do in a minute, if someone give cheers 5 bits in the stream, then we'll get a Twitch bits event. It'll check our list of events for the one that's equal to 5 bits. It'll grab this one. It'll run the Python script as we tell it to. It'll run the one that adds items to OBS. And it'll add, and it'll, because it's running that script, it'll add the audio. Awful explanation, horrendous explanation. That's what we're going with. So that's 5. This one I'm going to change to 10. The more I've got the IDs going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I have to change them all the time. Makes sense for the IDs to be equal to like the number of bits each one is. I don't have to update them every time I add a new bits event. 25. 4. This one's 30. Okay. I have 4. I have 4 puts left. Oh, so genius, but that is a hilarious typo. No worries, but I'm sure someone will use some bits eventually, even if it's not in today's stream. You can test it out another time. Out for dinner, so just go alert to not lose food. No worries, Carly. Thank you so much for dropping by. Enjoy your lunch. Enjoy your dinner. Take care of yourself, bud. So that's 30. This one is going to be 45. Oh, come on, really? After I was just trying to be nice to you, you little shit. Oh, you're all evil little gits. You're all evil little gits. 700. 8 goes to 120. 9 goes to, what's that go? 225. 10 goes to 525. These are sort of the higher end ones. I don't expect many people to do these, but it's like if someone wants to like go pay to win on like our silly little mini game, well, it's like their money at that point. 12 goes to 1500. There we go. I know, right? I know, and I was trying to be nice to them. Anyway, let's just close Lakea. Uh-oh. Well, I think I still have some work to do with the stream assistant. Okay, well, time to just end that a little more brutally. Right. Start her back up again. So she now should have the thing in. I can't share in my own channel. I don't think I have any bits left on my old Twitch account. And I'm not going to buy like more Twitch on this, more bits on this account. Why am I going to my old? I have 1 bit. Dang it. Hey. I was just about to say, maybe I can send a bit your way, Genius. Maybe add the 2 together. Thanks, bud. Appreciate it. Thank you for the bits. Oh, right. Either the most evil, benevolent people, or the most benevolent, evil people. Yes. I don't think there's any other answer to that outside of just yes. Anyway, so that brings in the crunch. That's now working. So let's close that. Now let's go for... Let's check these off. So we can check off that one. Now add character ref sheets to the... Oh, shit. No, we're not saving that. We don't need to save that. Definitely, yeah. That's definitely you, Jeevious. That is definitely you. Also, I am absolutely quoting that, Max. that is a solid quote. Add quote. That mad. Oh, I can't spell. Maximus. There we go. Oh, poor Carl. He's never gonna get through all the quotes. Serves him right for sticking this bloody collar on me, eh? Anyway, so we can close that. We want show random art. Then, and we want show random art piece. So now we are going to want for picture files. This across here. And now we want to go back. Images. Show random art. I need to make sure I've added the latest story sketches to this as well. So let's see, ref materials. Let's start with Materies ref sheet. Materies ref sheet is a little bit different to Lakea's and Looping's, I think. So, right. Wait, did I ever actually change this to use the weights?
Chilling with the coding vibes, not vibing with code. Yikes, programming the assistant, talking about the nice things. Hanging out with friends all Friday evenings.
That's awesome. I love those little lyrics. That's an awesome little add-on to Viewer Attack. I love that. Anyway, bring the music back. I paused the music just to like listen to that. Right, anyway, what am I doing? Yeah, I don't know if I ever... Did I ever change this to use that weighting system? I don't think I did. Change rate to use weighting. That did work surprisingly well. I did not expect that. I'm curious to know how it does it. I am very curious to see how that works behind the scenes. Right, what are we doing? So, let's add these in first. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. Right, let's change this to 20. And seeing as though we need to test that this is working, let's change that to 3 seconds. Make sure this is working. So we want a Python. And we want the show random script. And we want art piece. One that I think. Right, okay, so oh shit, I need to update the thing. So what's that gonna be? I'm going to want... It has been a while since I got anything from Augmented Waffles. Fuse is lit. Vanilla pot. John pie. Guitar. Arts. Augmented Waffles. Here we go. grab that link so that we've got credit. What will be the message from this? I feel like it'll be less lore post than that. Probably a little more generic, I think. All of series ref sheet was done by Augmented Waffle. Go check out their Insta. It's not as like lore or fun as some of the others, but it's a ref sheet, so it's like it'll do. Aye, let us know, dude. Salmon pizza ordered. Raining. Is it raining everywhere right now? Like, it's been pretty miserable weather here as well. Miserable weather all over the UK today. Alright, so now... oh, I don't know. We need to rescale it, don't we? Yeah, that could be a little bit bigger. Maybe not quite double. Okay, maybe not that big. Not that big. First snow in fit. Hell yeah! Love a bit of snow. Yeah, that'll do. Let's now move that down a bit. That could be too much. That might be too much. Yeah, that's a little too much. Boom, 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 boom. First frost yesterday. Oh man, you can really tell we're hitting the colder months now, can't you? Definitely tell we're hitting the colder months. We had a slight showing of frost a few months, not a few months ago. Like, was it start of this month, tail end of last month? Not that long ago. Not that long ago. Love frosty weather. It can look really beautiful, but damn, it doesn't half like get cold enough. I think the main thing it gets me is I don't so much mind the cold or anything. I can deal with that. It's the shorter days. Like, the shorter days can really get me. And frost and that looks really nice, but some of the other more miserable weather, when it's sleeting, like, that's not fun. Dark, cold, and sleeting's rather miserable. It's not that I dislike winter, I just don't like it as much as the other 3 months. Right, so that works well enough for Materies recipe. So now let's grab Looping's ref sheet. One. Add that. Yeah, funny that, eh? Almost as if Arctic foxes are like meant for dealing with the snow and ice. Right. That's 21. I'll say 20. Yeah, I thought so. Looping and Lakea's ref sheets are a little bit different in size to Materies. It's because I got the one from Augmented Waffles like first, and then later on I went back to get one of Looping and Lakea at the same time, and Augmented Waffles changed the way they did ref sheets a little in that time. That's why they look a little different. Why, what are you thinking? What are you thinking? Now, I'm gonna get rid of this for a moment so I'm not like spamming chat. Max. Oh, dude, we are going to have a conversation at this rate, my friend. We are going to have a conversation. Oh, man. go. There's that one. Put it back in. Good. We know that's all good now. And we can change this again. Change this to Lakea's ref sheet. All done by the same one. Her ref sheet is the same size, so that should be good. Change that to 22. Sure. Innocent. Really? Sure thing, Mr. Paw Pix. Alright, here we go. Banned coffee, but imagine a coffee cup. Oh. There we go. Lakea's is all good too. Lakea's is all good too. So there in there. Let's just set that back to 3. And then if we do random art on here, we might not get those ones, but... Oh, I've really got to sort out this weighting system, so because like the whole random thing. To be fair, the random thing will become less of an issue as we get more bits of art, less chance of duplicates, but still, I'm getting a little bit tired of getting like quite so many duplicates sometimes. What have we got? What have we got? I'm looking the wrong place. That's on my Twitch. So we got 22 bits of art in that one. To be fair, we have a lot of artwork that can be shown overall. Because this one is 22. And how many is it in here? So the story sketches is 17. Yeah. If you haven't seen this video, by the way, absolutely go watch it. Partly because, like, it's done really badly because YouTube decided that the thumbnail was clickbait for some fucking stupid reason. So, there we go. I hate YouTube. Thanks, Max. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Yeah, we're really not happy. Hang on, I'll do a quick... a little bit of a behind the scenes for you guys. Which is, like... It's not that I'm, like, super focused on views. At the end of the day, you guys enjoy them, and we have fun making them. That's the main thing. But they're already a hell of a lot of, like, work to make. And it's a little bit frustrating when, like, usually, like, the average video on the channel gets from 40 to 100 views by this point of it being uploaded. So it's been up for, what, about a week now? And usually the D&D stories are on the higher end of this. It's the other videos like the April Fools and that are normally on the lower end. After about a week, the D&D stories are usually around 70 to 100 views. And you can see this one's on 14. So it's just really struggled to like pull in the audience. And you can see it's also reflected on the likes. If you look at some of the previous ones, this one's on 12 likes. This story video is on 19. This one only got 7. Didn't do as well. Only 52 views. That one's on like 9. It's what it is. It happens sometimes, but there you go. Do a draw for who gives presents to whom each Christmas in my family. History of the draw for it makes it so they exclude. Yeah, absolutely. That's actually kind of maybe it'll be better to do it that way. I was gonna do it as a weighting system, so you can see we have a weight of each one, and I was gonna have it like change the weight based on what the order was previously. But maybe just keep it a history and tracking like what the last 5 pieces were might be the better way of doing it. Yeah, I'll give it some thought. That might not be a bad shout. It'll definitely be easier to implement. Less faffy about than dealing with like weight calculations. And more to the point, ideally don't want to be making changes to these files here. These are meant to be more static JSON files. So that's something to bear in mind. Yeah, keep it simple, stupid. Absolutely. Absolutely. Right, anyway, so let's see. Send riddle to chat, redeem, review, change art script weightings. Let's see, which one do we feel like doing? Redoing training montage is not a bad shout. Redoing training montage is not a bad shout. Download for data. Training montage. Bring that. And on left here, and add file training montage. So for those who don't know, this one was when people train with Lakea, this one would track when people trained, and if enough people trained within a short time limit, then it would basically add some like training montage type music to stream for a short while. It doesn't add any it didn't add any visuals, but only because we didn't have any to add. We could look on I have an subscription to Upbeat. They added motion graphics. Do they have any like training type motion graphics? Okay. Okay, it's the kind of motion graphics that are like, you know, you present to like at work in an office, like motionation. Okay. Sport opener, dynamic sport. Those are all After Effects. Hang on, we want drag and drop. Yeah. 3D basketball object. No. Okay, never mind. I thought we might have been able to get something from that, but it doesn't look like it. Never mind. Recently when I again got chocolate gold coins. Oh, I tell us more. Tell us more. Alright, let's close that. This up. Took me chocolate. There's just no winning for you, mate. There's just no winning for you. Right, anyway. That. So, perform, Death Star, return, none, pass. It's capital N. Don't need those. All we're doing is tracking when someone trains. Is that what we were doing before? Yeah, we're literally just needing. Yeah. Kind of sad to accept him being appreciative. Wanted to eat them, but Marilyn got to them first. Well, look at it this way. Marilyn's just trying to help you out. Chocolate isn't good for you, Max. Chocolate isn't good for you. So Marilyn's trying to help you watch your weight. You should be grateful to her. She's helping you, Max. Anyway, right. So once again, we'll move all of this out into a JSON file. So resources JSON. We'll add a training montage JSON. Why does it keep adding there? So this is going to want a thing called time range. So this is how long we give people to like try and train within. So 300. Then let's have target at top. Target, we'll stick with 8 because that was working pretty well. And then volume in volume in dB. We set it to -20. Then buffer. I don't remember what the buffer was for, but we'll see when we get into the script. Let's see. What was the buffer? Get source ID. So we're checking if it's already doing it. Okay. So if it is doing it, it just ends. Makes sense. We don't want to add the source multiple times. Get from constraints. We don't have that anymore. So new one. Probably end up trying to add it back. Oh, as well. Let's get this. Let's make a folder for this. Training. Arch. Like that in here. Yeah. Yeah, add another one. Training list. This is because I don't really want to be editing like my settings files. We could and it'll be fine. I just don't want to. So that'll store the training list. Then from there, we're gonna want scene is canvas, audio source name, audio source name. It's training touch music, snake case in it. Music file path we'll have in here because that's like the same as what we've got for everything. Anymore. So we are going to want to move that over. Audio. Training. Montage. Bearing. For the music in the music. Now, imagining myself as Bilbo and Merlin as Smaug. Because I'm pretty sure Smaug was a lot bigger than Bilbo in the book. I could be wrong, it's been a few years, but I'm pretty sure Smaug was bigger than Bilbo in the book. God, I'm going to take my jumper off because for some reason I'm really warm. I don't know why. You watch, after 5 minutes, I'm going to go, I'm really cold. It's not going to be 5 minutes. I'm already cold after taking my jumper off. Stakes were made. I romanced the dragon. Roll persuasion, Jeevius. Roll persuasion. Let's see how well you flirt. How well do you flirt with the dragon? I want to see this roll, dude. I want to see this roll. You know what? That is an excellent command we should add to Lakea. Let's go to GitHub and add that as a ticket, shall we? Donkey from Shrek. Not wrong. Not wrong at all. Let's see. So, let's add item. Oh, I can close all these off. I should have closed them off. Forgot. Oh, we'll deal with that later on. Let's see. Dice default command. The stream assistant should have a command for rolling dice and be able to return a value based off the given dice certain criteria. Stream assistant has a role default command. Role command can take parameters for role for X, E, Y, Z. Okay, role value is sent to Twitch chat. There we go. Hey, Sirius, good to see you, dude. How you doing? Mildly related reel today. Oh, I. Ooh, this I want to see. How are you doing anyway, Sirius? I hope you're doing well. My 4 plus my charisma. Let's see. Did you manage to romantically get involved with a dragon with a roll of 6? Well, unfortunately, Devious, I have some bad news for you. The answer's no. Hell yeah. Is this safe for me to like look at on stream? Or is this something I should be looking off stream, Sirius? This should be a laugh to watch. I'm sure it is safe. Okay, give me a second. Let's stop the music and let me enable my thing. And then we can all share in this. Doing all right. Glad to hear it. I am not bad, thank you. Right. That's that done. Let's turn that on. Let's open this. An Instagram reel. Oh, hang on. Let me copy this into my content creator Instagram, not my other one.
To holiday, and right now you can save £50 per person. That's £200 off for a family of 4. We've got millions of free child place holidays available, with 22 kilograms of baggage included. Book now with Jet2 Holidays. Package holidays you can trust.
Oh, that's fucking brilliant. Holy shit. That is fucking... Thank you for sending me that. No, I can absolutely get that. For folks who aren't developers, like I know a few folks who'll get this. The language we're using right now is called Python, and pip is the tool that we use to install like packages and that. So like that command we see up here is relevant to what's going on here and what we're doing. Oh, beautiful timing, Sirius. Python script in your description. Hell yeah. Hated using Python. The thing with Python is it's a great scripting language. It's definitely better nowadays. Its earlier implementations weren't great. But even so, it works well for scripts. A lot of folks try and like say you should use Python for everything, which is like wrong. Saying you should use Python for everything is like saying you should use a hammer for everything or a spanner for everything. If you had a builder turn up your door and he only came with like a hammer, you'd raise questions. Same for developers. Most dragons have a +5, so you're hoping for a nat 1. Yeah, pretty much. I've not coded anything like 6 years. That is completely fair. That is completely fair. Give me a second. Let me just raise this ticket with myself. What do I want? It would be an enhancement. It's not a duplicate. I can go into do. There are so many to do. Oh, adding all this stuff. I can come back to that later on. Anyway, let's get back on with the Python. You saw the word Python, got war flashbacks. Yeah, that's fair. Like I said, I enjoy using Python for scripts. I think it's great for what it's designed to do. Like, it is a very solid tool for that premise. but I don't really rate it for building full development environments. For microservices, sure. For short little scripts, yeah. For data processing and stuff like that, Python can be great. There's loads of data processing packages, loads of AI packages, and it's perfect for folks who aren't developers but need to be able to write a little bit of code in order to complete a task. PTSD, Python from Oh, that's fucking beautiful. That's another one that's going in the quotes. That is another one going in the quotes. I love that. Yeah. If Twitch would let me... Oh, fuck it, fine. I'll type it out myself. Asshole Twitch. OBS, really. Equals Python chromatic stress disorder. And we're going to abbreviate that to Jeevious 2025. Anyway, as we're doing, so we've got our training list, audio source name, user path will be there. That should be everything we need. The first things first, let's get, we're going to want to import utils.common functions as common func. Import utils, hang on, utils.common data as common data. When are you getting your pizza? Yeah, how long until we get this pizza update, Max? Let's see. Processor was worse for me though, because that was what I had to use without any prior knowledge in my finals. Oh, in secondary school as well, where they never really taught you how to do these things properly. They never taught you how to do things properly in secondary. Hey, Salat's word, so I'm probably butchering that name. I am so sorry. Salat Wurzel, welcome on in. How are you doing? Funny thing, too simple / easy for me. I hate reading it. They removed so much boilerplate and added in so much sugar. They actually became harder. I can absolutely understand where you're going with that. Like the lack of syntax in Python. Like the fact that it uses indentation. Like, don't get me wrong, like your code should be indented for like readability and that. But the fact that it's using indentation instead of actual syntax and stuff to separate it out, it took me a while to get used to. As I said, I think it's good for like small scripts, things like what we're doing here. And it can be great for data processing and that, but if I'm building a bigger application like our Stream Assistant here, like I use C# for this one. Java can also be a good shout, although that's a bit more of a faff to use because like you've got to deal with Java runtimes. Like you still got to deal with .NET runtimes, but they're like more native to Windows anyway. Nice for small things, but when the project becomes bigger, it becomes hell. I absolutely agree with you there. Absolutely agree with you. Python's great for scripts. It's great for microservices and stuff like that. But I would never want to try and build a full, like, piece of software in it. Like, most of our tools run through this, which is written in C#. The difference is this does the processing for, like, a channel redeem and that. So, if we run, like, random art, for example, of course it comes up with that one. Like we can see, it detects random art and it runs the Python script. So then all the little Python script is doing is connecting to OBS's webhook and saying, here's an image, show this on screen. Python. Well, it's actually like selecting a random image, then showing it. But you get the gist. You've been developing for a while then, Salat? Let's see. They literally went, here's processing, mate, this, good luck. 15 to 20 minutes. Ooh, updaters. Getting hangry by proxy. I know, tell me about it. I want a fucking pizza at this point. Let's see. Music. Try and keep it. does music file equals f string it, and then we want common data dot audio. Yeah, it's in the audio, right? Audio training montage. Yeah. Yep. I know what I'm doing, he says, with absolutely no idea what he's doing. Just ignore the fact that this is meant to be my day job. I should probably change that to an but then it compresses it. Yeah, that's why I've got the buffer on it. I can't use the MP3 to... Oh, wait, no. Oh, yeah, it's got a wave. Yeah, it's got a wave import. Salmon shall be my ultimate ranger wolf teasing food. You are a horrible person. No, not really. I'm just grumpy because you're teasing me with good food. Enjoy, Max. Enjoy. Right, so now we've got music files. So we're going to want to start by getting data, which is going to be common load JSON. No, not get global. Load JSON data. Yeah, I need JSON file. JSON file is f bringing common data dot JSON. In JSON, we want training montage. What actually have to it. So I might well rename that. Benevolent? Sure. Really feeling the love here, Max. Where's my pizza, eh? Where's my pizza? Where's Genius's pizza? You got yourself a pizza, but no one else? How could you do this to us, Max? I thought we were friends. Enjoy your food, bud. Alright. Jason. I know, right? He absolutely should. He absolutely should. Settings. Then, training file. Common data dot JSON folder. And with that, we want a training list.json. Right, there we go. That gives us all the data we need there. I code for fun since a decade or so, mostly in Java or Kotlin. I've never used Kotlin. What's that like? It's not a language I've ever used. I've worked across a number of them to varying extents. Most of my experience is in .NET. I have a little bit of experience in Java, but it's been a while. I'm one of the weird guys who actually likes the JVM and Gradle. Hey, each to their own. Each to their own. I remember one guy at university who used to really like coding in bytecode. Like, he rarely made much because it took fucking forever to write anything, but he liked working in bytecode. So, there you go. Each to their own. If you guys ever came to visit Spain, I would absolutely try the local foods. If I went somewhere like Spain, I would absolutely be trying the local foods. Let's see. That is going to want to open. How does this work again? I've completely forgotten. File path. Yep, no, that's fine. We can just passing. So if we change this to settings, helps if I spell settings right. Passing settings file, and then our data can equal common Load JSON file. Training file. There we go. Love to taste local cuisine. Real paella. Oh, absolutely. My mum's made paellas and that before, and I have like eaten that stuff up so quickly. And like I can't say it's like a real paella because she's not Italian or Spanish or anything like that. But she has made like paellas herself, and cool, like it's awesome. Can't beat a good paella. Like, it's just, the thing for me is not only does it taste really good, it's really filling as well, which was a big thing for me as a kid. Okay, so we've got those now. Let's make functions check we're running. Check for music. If we only want to add, this is going to return a ball. We only want to add this to OBS once. If we add it multiple times, the music's gonna get messy. So now we are going to want to import our OBS tool. So import utils.platforms.obs as OBS. ID equals OBS dot get source ID. That's going to want name and scene, so we're going to want to pass in the settings object for this. Finland has blood pancakes made from blood and blood sausages. You know what? The blood sausages sound familiar. I have not heard of blood pancakes. That's different. So, check for music, passing in settings, equals true. Then we want to return because there's already music there. So get ID. We're going to want to go settings. What did we call it? Audio source name. Then scene. Settings. For scene. Blood sausage tastes really good. Nothing wrong with it. Yeah, I don't think I've ever tried it. Like, I knew it was a thing, blood sausage, but I've never tried it, and I did not know blood pancakes were a thing. I'd give that a go. Nothing wrong with, compared to eating fish left to rot. So strumming basically is. I mean, there's very little you can put in front of me that I wouldn't be willing to give a go. Oh, hang on. Move the echo from the music. Ads in like 30 seconds, so we'll take a quick break here a moment. But like, I've eaten bugs and that before. Some of you guys will know I used to teach survival skills in scouting, and like I would frequently like eat the bugs and such. So if ID is equal to fucking hell, what is wrong with me today? If ID equals -1, then it's not present. So we want to return false. Else return. Alrighty, so can clear a room stinks like hell. Ooh, and you got me curious. Bugs got good proteins? Absolutely, yes they do. Anyway, we are going to take a quick break here because my tea mug is empty and the kettle is calling my name. So, we're going to be back in a few months. If you all grab a drink, go to the toilet, anything like that, now is your chance and we will be back in a few moments. Alrighty, we are back. Don't know what you're on about, Max. Don't know what you're on about. Alright, I've got a cup of tea and there's no collars here. Don't know what you're on about. There never was a collar. Nope. Let's get back to this one, shall we? Hey? Hey, tea time. Thank you very kindly, Max. I will take that. Well, I need to... Can we get a kettle sound effect, actually? Can we get, like, a kettle sound effect? Hang on. Kettle. Sound effects. Let's stop the music for a moment. Oh, now that'll be annoying. That'll be very annoying to have come through. 30 seconds. We don't need. What? Oh, don't. You're now. You're almost devious. Now you're trying to gaslight me. What boiling sound effects? Yeah. Let's see. Duke and go for water boiling. Water boiling. Sound effects. No, that like not one that's gonna be too long. This'll do. This'll do. That's a potential. Oh, well, there was music. It was pretty quiet. Maybe it was a little too quiet. I can turn it back up if need be. That's a potential. I'm not sure I like this one. No. Oh, that whistling is just too in your ear. That's too grindy. That's definitely a no. No. Eyes are water bubbling. No, yeah, no whistling. British brew sounds. Aye. Not a fan. I reckon the one we had earlier. Where was it? This one. This one. Yeah. I reckon if we go for this. Like, maybe shorten it a little bit, because it's got quite a long attack and quite a long decay. Like, cut it down a bit. Let's download that, and that'll be scene item. Go to downloads. Less of a coding stream now, more like a little bit of audio engineering. Very basic, simple audio engineering, because I haven't a fucking clue what I'm doing. So if we were to just take, like, cut off the first 2 seconds, roughly, and cut off the last 2 seconds. That'd do. That'd do. End with the click. So kind of about here. And if we take that, then we fade out after the click, so that because it kind of cuts quite harshly. Fade out. So now if we, yeah, that doesn't sound too bad, does it? Yeah, let's go with that. Right. File for. Right. No, we do not. No. Keep fucking leaking shit. I'm an idiot. Oh, well, you all know it's coming anyway. Yeah, not so long. Honestly, like 5-6 seconds would have been ideal. Shame none of them were quite doing that. Audio, add scene item. So let's go with kettle. It's MP3. Export. Right, so now if we go into Rain is making it harder for a delivery guy. Might be late. Oh, I hope the pizza's not cold by the time it gets you, dude. That would suck. That would definitely suck. Right, add scene item. So now where's our key? Here we go. So now if we grab the audio from the net, bring that here, change that to kettle, MP3, creation, nice one, yep. Okay. Language skills are top notch tonight. Don't worry, my coding skills were a mess. Give it a blast for 2 minutes where it lives. I'll save it if it's cold. Aye, not a bad shout. I mean, not that you can really blame the delivery guy. If it's heaving it out with rain, would you all be out delivering pizzas? Being left standing on doorways waiting for people to answer the door? Like, yeah, pretty miserable thing. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get rid of this this T real quick. Let's studio mode, canvas. Let's get rid of this T, and then we'll reuse redeem myself. Fuck! I forgot there's a cooldown. Let me just open a new terminal, and we will do a Python add scene item T. I don't see any audio. Why is there no audio there? Why is there no audio? Not throwing any errors. Oh yeah, I forgot. I've paused the music. But we're still not seeing. Hang on, let me end that. Then studio mode, canvas. Let's get rid of the. Try that again. Ooh. Why is it not like that? It did not like that at all, did it? So try that again. Python add scene item T. No, we're not getting it. Why are we not getting the audio for that? Oh. Helps if I save the file after making changes, doesn't it? Oh, I'm an idiot sometimes. Right, save that. End that. Oh, I'm a stupid fool sometimes. Right, get rid of that. Come back over here, and we'll try it again. Python add scene item I add T. Hey, there we go. We can see it's been added. Oh, it might be a bit loud. Yeah, that definitely looked a bit loud. I apologize to headphone users. How was that, guys? How was that? I think looking at OBS, I'm just gonna tweak that volume a bit. There we go. Okay, not ear ruining. I've turned it down then. Let's try it again. I find that doesn't seem to like let me properly do it though. Canvas, get that T. Studio mode. New one. Python. Let's see, item T. Ooh. Oops. What happened there? Why we got a load there? Try that. Okay, that's looking a little. That might. No, that's still way too loud. That is still way too loud. Let's double it. Way too loud. And that should let me add with the mode and the that. Right, let's try it again. That doesn't. Why is changing the volume not seeming to make any difference? Like, that'd be way overkill, but I want to make sure that it is actually, you know, doing something. Because it's almost like it's not having any. Kappa, kappa, kappa. Lots of kappas in the T world. It seemed the same. Yeah, I thought so. Look at like what I was getting in OBS. So I'm texting it with something. It should be complete overkill. This should make it like near silent. So let's see what this next one does. No, that is literally having no effect. Yeah, that literally the same. I'd see an item. If volume in OBS.set volume. That doesn't seem to be having any effect. Oh, you're throwing a Lakea arm there. Is he planning on starting a fight, Max? Come at me. Yeah, I might have to revisit this then. I might have to remove the kettle sound effect. At least for now. Or, actually. Effect. Amplify. Export audio. Browse. Kettle. Or, yes. Right, okay. Now, move that. Start this again. Studio mode. Canvas, go P. That still needs to be made quieter. It wasn't as bad. That still looks like it was pretty loud. How did it seem for you guys? I'm just going to set that to 0 for now, because that's clearly having 0 effect. Getting better. Yeah, let's amplify. You think it was alright? Okay, Max thinks it's still a touch loud, so I'm just going to lower it by a little bit more. Fuck, that's spotted as the untitled, get rid of that. Kettle, save, export. There we go. Right. We'll give it one last test with that slightly quieter one. And then hopefully that's still loud enough, but not too bad. That's definitely looking better in OBS. Alright, you guys happy with that? I think I can leave it at that for now. I'll deal with this later on. Clearly our volume setting isn't having any effect in this script, which is weird because it means both the volume and the set audio like monitoring is not working, which suggests it's something with these if statement. Finger up, is that finger up as in you think it was all right again? Awesome, we will go with that one then. Nice little upgrade to our T redeem. Didn't plan on adding it, but nice little upgrade. What others do we have? Are there other sound effects we can add today? Dagger throw, I'd have to sync that up though. Collar, I don't even know what sound. Mustache, don't even know. Net, we've got a sound for. Wolf howls are their own thing. And there's British Materies Conch is its own. Dagger throw? Yeah. What did we? Oh yeah. Nice try. I saw that coming. You cheeky little git. Cheeky little git. The T was just a distraction, was it? Trying to get me to lower my guard. Nice try. Ain't gonna happen. Right. Okay. So I don't think there's anything more for us to add to those for now. Let's close Audacity for the time being. Yeah, I'm not sure you quite understand the meaning of the word benevolent. Tying people to trees and throwing daggers at people is not what people would usually call a loving action. Oh man. Oi oi soundbite. What, as in like me going oi oi? Or like someone else saying it? Or like what's like the tonality of this oi oi? Is it more like like implying something, or oi? What are you doing? Like Cockney oi oi. Oh, I don't know if I could do Cockney. We might need someone else there. Whistle command. I don't know if I will have to listen to whistle audio on stream is the thing. Yeah, I don't want to put people through whistling, because whistling can be quite high-pitched. So I think I more prefer Jeevious is. We might need someone else to do the oi oi. I cannot do Cockney. Oh, Cockney, sorry. Oh, but yeah, we could add that. I'm sure there's plenty of folks who would be willing to do that soundbite. We could even have it depend on how much I'm willing to embarrass myself, which the answer is a lot. We could literally just have like different streamers going oi oi, and it just randomly like selects one of the streamers at random to say it instead. That could be kind of funny. I don't know who would agree to do it, but then again, they've all agreed to be part of some of my other ones. Like, oi, mate, yes, absolutely. We could absolutely do that. But stick that in the Discord for later on, Genius, because that's going to need some, like, separate recording. I can't really, like, record audio on stream, and it might be better if someone else says that. But we can absolutely add that in. Oh, Max, you little... You wind-up merchant. Oh, we're not getting much coding done today, are we? I'll be honest, I'm not really feeling it with the coding. We'll go for a little bit longer, but I'm just not really feeling it with it. It's not like we've got nothing done, though. Not like we got nothing done. We've added the soundbite. That's in the audio. We've added character sheets. We've upgraded our T redeem. Very nice. And we have let's see if we can at least finish sorting out the training montage. So if music is false, we'll carry on. What we go want to do after that? We are going to want to stop the data. So we will want to clear old logs if needed. Def clear old logs. This is going to want our settings, which is a date, and data, which is data is a list. There we go. No, and that's going to return a list. Fucking hell, I'm getting mixed up between Python and .NET all of a sudden again. Sure, Mag, sure. Talking chill stream with a bit of coding. Yeah, it's how these things usually turn out. We occasionally have really productive ones, but they usually just turn out into like chill, just chatting streams and hanging out for a bit. The data is going to equal clear old logs, and we want to pass it settings data. That's Bob. We'll have to give shit. Data and settings. Data setting date. Just cause. Not complaining. I like it. Oh yeah. It's nice to just hang out with you guys sometimes. Like, just sit here and chat for a bit. Don't get me wrong, I love collabing with other people. I love the gaming streams and all that. But sometimes it is nice just to have a bit of a quieter stream. A bit of a slower stream. Just chill out and hang out for a bit. Love the benevolent suffering, yeah. Yeah. Right, so for this one, clear old logs. We are going to want to make a new list. We want to get a current time equals, then we're going to want to import date time. Import math and the date time. We don't need math yet. Later on, I think. Feels like sitting in a cozy bar in the evening. Yeah, it does. Hey, you know what? You're not wrong. Like, just sat here, like, pint in hand, hanging out with some of your mates, just casually whiling away like a Friday night. Yeah. We like those kind of vibes. We like those kind of cozy vibes. Wow. Yeah, you ordered that pizza a while ago, actually. How long did it normally take to deliver? Like, hopefully you're not waiting too much longer. It might be a busy night, but if it ends up taking too long, it might be worth you, like, giving them a phone call and, like, see what's going on. Normally 45 minutes. Yeah, like, normally in the UK, it varies from, like, where you order and what you order and, like, when you order. But, like, it's usually half an hour to an hour here. Usually, like, an hour to 45 minutes. An hour is starting to get on the longer side. But it does happen. It does happen. So, current time is going to be date time. Now, I'm gonna do it. Apparently, we did it in daytime UTC. I don't know why we did it in daytime UTC, but we did it in daytime UTC. Do we not have, like, other date times? No, we only have, like, UTC apparently. Why? Alright, well, it doesn't matter. UTC works for this. Or the Burger King, it got to the door in 10 minutes. Yeah, I've had stuff like that before where, like, I've ordered a pizza and it's arrived in, like, 10 minutes. It's like, what the fuck? what witchcraft is this? You almost want to believe like they've done something wrong, but it's like you've got the food in front of you, so like clearly something's worked. I remember one occasion I ordered a pizza, and like 2.5 hours later it still hadn't arrived. This was where I lived with housemates, and we all ordered food in, and we were like waiting to play D&D, and we were literally just waiting on my pizza to arrive. Everyone else had eaten. So I ended up calling the place up, and it turns out they had delivered my food. But like our front door to that house was right up on the street. There was no front garden or anything. It was right up on the street, and there was a load of shops and that around. So quite a busy area. And it would seem they thought they'd delivered the food, but someone else had just been like passing our front door and decided to pretend they were living there. So I was like, yeah, I never got the food. I never got my delivery. So someone else had made off with my pizza, which I wasn't happy about. Luckily, it was a store that I knew. Like, I semi-knew the folks who owned it and stuff like that, because it was the same store that we went to order all the pizzas from for the LAN party sometime before then. So they just resent another pizza, and this time, like, when I called them up, they said, right, we're gonna ask for a password when we deliver this. Here's the password. And they gave me like, it was just a couple of numbers, can't remember what they were, but a couple of numbers of the phone. And then when they came to deliver it this time, dude had a bit of paper. He was like, yeah, just to check, you let me know what numbers were said over the phone. And when I told him, he gave me pizza. Like, I don't blame them particularly. Like, maybe the delivery driver could have done a little more due diligence that, like, if someone's just around the front door. But at the same time, usually people don't steal each other's delivery food. And because of, like, where our front door literally went straight out onto the street. And people would hang around there sometimes because, like, we had a Greg's, literally. Like, our living room was above a Greg's. And there was, like, a pub across the road. So people would hang around on the street outside our door sometimes. So I wouldn't necessarily, like, blame the delivery driver there. The asshole who took my pizza, however, I would blame him, and I would have loved to have met him because he delayed our D&D session, and I was very hangry. I was absolutely livid. Never ordered to delivery. Costs about as much as a pizza themselves. Really? Wow. Yeah, that sucks. No. It's not usually that bad here. Depending on how far away you are from the shop and what the shop is and yada, yada, yada. But it's like the pizza place that I shop at. I think it's like £2. No. Sorry. It's like £1 delivery. No, it recently went up. I can't remember. But it's not like a whole other pizza. It's like a few quid, but it's not like a whole other pizza. Ass hat thief? Absolutely. I was not happy. I was not happy. 4 string list. Data. So we want a time date, which we can get from date time dot date. I keep putting data instead of date. Date time dot date time dot from ISO format time string. Then we can do a difference date equal current time minus time date. I live up to 3 miles away from city centre, and delivery usually costs about 8 quid. Yeah, certainly at that point, that's starting to build up a little bit. Like 3-4 quid, it's a bit, but it's not too bad. At 8 quid, that is pretty much like a pizza or whatever. And also 2 hours to deliver? Yeah, no, at that point, like, if you've got a car, you might as well drive over there yourself, like, pick it up. Like, I normally deliver. So, I still, like, the pizza shop I go to is still a decent distance away, so I have to like pay a few extra quid for it. There is a pizza shop. It's literally a stone's throw away from here. However, their pizza is awful. I went there once. Let's put it this way. I will normally go somewhere twice before I decide it's bad and not go there again. Because sometimes you'll order from somewhere and they'll just be having a bad day. Like, it's a one-off thing. It happens sometimes. But I've only been to that pizza shop across the road from me once because it was bad. Like, I ordered, like, a garlic bread and a regular margarita. So 2 different pizzas. And, like, the bread on the garlic bread was fresh at least. But there was no garlic. I was just eating bread. I was just eating bread. There was no garlic on it. And, like, the tomato was, like... it was badly burnt, for starters. And there was just, like, no tomato on it. It was like they tickled it with a bit of tomato. And they'd been fairly sparse with the cheese. So it's just like, yeah, I'm not doing this again. I'm not coming here again. This is awful. I would, like, if I'm gonna pay for a takeout, I would rather pay the few extra quid for the delivery to get it from a shop that I know is gonna give me better, like, food than, like, save a couple of quid for a pizza that I'm just not going to enjoy. Like, if I'm gonna pay for takeout, I want to at least be able to enjoy it. A difference seconds. So I just ordered to collect and drive down 20 minutes later. Yeah, no, I can totally get it. If you're going to end up waiting 2 hours. Because if you're waiting 2 hours, is the pizza even still warm by the time it gets to you? Difference date got second. Because I imagine by that point, it's probably getting cold. There's no way it's still warm. Furious still stocking up on viewer attacks there. Now let's see, difference second. So then if difference seconds is less than settings time range, then new list dot append the date time dot date time dot from format time. And after all that, we want to return new link. So basically, if any of our logs are outside of like our little 5-minute time range, we clear them out. So we're only keeping track of like the ones that are still in range. Stock in. Aye. Yeah, it is. I think they've just put me way down on the priority list. Oh, that sucks. Well, at least the pizza's still warm, but still, 2-hour wait is like a long one. When I still lived with my housemate a couple of years ago, before I got my current place, we had a friend over a couple of times, and he used to love a certain Chinese place. Now, don't get me wrong, the food there was decent. However, it was a 3-hour delivery wait. 3 hours. Like, he didn't mind it, but for me, it's like, seriously? Sure, the food tasted a little bit better than most of the Chinese takeaway, with slightly higher quality. But only a little bit. Certainly not worth, like, 3-hour wait. Like, I don't have particularly high standards for takeouts. Like, at the end of the day, if I'm getting takeout, I'm normally going just for, like, the convenience factor. So, like, so long as it's not stupidly priced, I don't want to have to be paying 50 quid an independent for one meal for myself. So long as it's of roughly decent quality, it doesn't need to be anything super, just something that'll still taste nice. And, like, I'm not waiting forever all the time. I'll take it. I'm fine with that. I am not picky with my food. Tim can confirm on that. I am not a picky eater. So anyway, we've cleared all logs. Now we want to do a data.append the current date time. Date time now. We want to say date time dot see. Oh, what? Hang on. Things from that. Oh, okay. And it's back. That's fine. We've now got dates. It's automatically turned it from strings to dates. If why have I done it that way? Why have I done it that way? The app now tells me enjoy your food. Order again. Yeah, no, I would definitely contact the store. If the app's saying, like, enjoy your food and it's not been delivered, I would contact the store and see what's going on. Because it's been, what, at this point? Like, we've been streaming for 2.25 hours, and yeah, I'm pretty sure you ordered food, like, 20 minutes in. Like, 25 minutes in. So it's been almost 2 hours at this point. So if the app's saying enjoy your food, that's definitely time to contact the store. See what's going on. I hope you get your food soon, but that would absolutely suck. Anyway, so if we have enough in there, if length of list, if length of data is greater than or equal to our settings target. I think we set target, right? Yeah, target. Then a thing. Else, do something else. Let's see. So, if we're doing it, we're going to want to the common phone dot save JSON data, because now we've just got empty the list because we're about to do the action. So we're going to want to do a training file. Going to want to do that. And then we are going to want to play training montage settings non pass. I'm not a picky eater either, but when I order out, I'll gladly pay extra for better quality. 80% of places in Denmark use like turkey instead of pork and cheap cheese. Yeah, no, I can certainly get that. But I would prefer better quality food. Like, most of the places in the UK aren't too bad, but there is a certain line to be drawn. Yeah, at the end of the day, you want to be able to enjoy it. Like, no one wants to sit there and eat shitty food that tastes horrible. So, yeah, what was the worst I had? I think what the worst takeouts I had. This was a miserable time. It was my 21st birthday. Like, I have wanted to throw a bit of a party, but honestly, I'd kind of forgot about my birthday at the time. until last minute. No one was really around anyway, so I ended up sitting at my desk in my student house by myself. I thought, fuck it, I'm gonna buy myself a takeout. Can't really afford it, but I'm gonna buy myself a takeout to at least try and enjoy it. And I got myself Chinese, and that was genuinely the worst Chinese. I had to throw half of it away. I genuinely had to throw half of it away. It was that bad. Like, I spent loads because I wanted to, like, splurge a bit and, like, enjoy it. And I just couldn't. It was bad. I was so depressed at the end of that. Honestly, I didn't even end up putting a complaint into the store. Like, afterwards, like, I probably should have. But honestly, I was just so done with everything. I was like, no, fuck it. Fuck it. I can't remember if I actually stayed up and watched YouTube after that or if I just went to bed early. I'd had enough of everything at that point. Oh, boy. Anyway, what were we doing? Hey, have you had a chance to call the store then, Max? Any answer, or are they still just, like, leaving you hanging? If we want to play it, music file path. Wait. Oh, we made a wait function. Oh, neat. Okay. What was this one? For daytime append. Just turn it back into strings then. Okay. Wonder what happens if we or don't put it back into strings. It'll probably save the strings automatically. At least I hope it does. One way to find out. Command.func. Save JSON data file path. We want our training file. We want to add data. There we go. Let's see what that does. One. We can do no. On that one wants to save empty, so we'll change that. I'll give them till the clock hits 22. Is it 21:54 where you are at the moment? I'm just asking. Yeah, 21 for you in UK. Yeah. That's fair. Yeah, give it another 5 minutes, see what happens. But if you've not got anything by then, I would absolutely call up. Like, I know it's like anxiety. You never want to make that call because, like, you never want to seem rude or confrontational. But at that point, it is like, come on, guys. It's been, what, 2.5 hours? Like, I want my food. Hopefully, it's just they're, like, running busy or whatever. They have once showed the delivered message too early. Yeah, I don't know if it's the same over there, but I know for some reason some delivery drivers will like say they've delivered while they're still on the way here in the UK. I'm assuming it's to like do up their statistics and that to try and make themselves look good, even though like they've not actually hit the target. But I honestly can't say. Hey, Moonbright, good to see you. How are you doing? Hope you're keeping well. Hope the babe's doing well. Stock you up on viewer attacks there. Anyway, so that's gonna save that. We are going to want player training montage. We want settings. Here we'll probably do it all in one. Let's see. Tier 1 source file to equal local file path. Yeah, the music file. I was lurking and wanted to collect the random attacks. Hell yeah. No worries. If you all keep lurking, Moonbright, you're more than welcome to. Appreciate you hanging around. Right, so that sets that up. Then we want to obs.get source We still here. So what's that going to be to start off with? Source name. We say source name. Ah! No! Moonbright! How could you? I swear, you lot spend far too much of your time trying to catch me. If I didn't know any better, I would say you lot do not respect my authority. It's almost like, it's crazy. There's no way. You guys respect my authority. You absolutely see me as an authoritative figure, right? Sure. Hey, Loom Kitty, how you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're keeping well. Everyone's stocking up on these random attacks as well. Hell yeah. Anyway, create source. What are we doing? Source name. We'll pass a name, but what are we calling it? I think we set it in our setting. Yeah, here we go. Audio source name. So we can grab this from up here. If folks are interested in coding streams, by the way, I know Lum Kitty occasionally does a few coding streams, so definitely go check her out. You do a lot of stuff regarding what was it? Your VTuber model, I think it was, with your Beat Saber streams. Remind me, Lum Kitty. Sorry, I'm awful at remembering all the projects everyone else are up to. But definitely go check her out if you're interested in coding streams. Doing okay? Just DP? That is fair. Well, I mean, it is a Friday evening, so it is finally the weekend. Hopefully you get a bit of time to rest up tomorrow. Sleep in for a little bit. I had the last 2 days off work. We're meant to be doing a big project this weekend, but unfortunately that project fell through, so I'm now working on other things. So hey, it at least means I can fit in a few extra streams. I've also got Monday and Tuesday off, so I get to enjoy a bit of time off work at least. Bit of time to just chill and that. Source kind. Audio source. Yeah? What? Why are we passing? Oh wait, no, that makes more sense. I was looking at the wrong function. I was very confused for a moment. FFmpeg underscore source. What is a normal dinner time in Spain? Oh, cool. Is there a normal dinner time? Because like in the UK, it really varies. Everyone eats food at very different times. Like I normally eat my tea as soon as I get in from work. Like I'll start cooking or whatever. So I get in usually like 10 past 5, 4:05, and I get changed. I go straight into cooking and doing up food, particularly if I'm like streaming. But I know some folks will eat later on, not till like 8 or 9 o'clock. As in Barcelona a few years back, it seemed like everyone ate 2100. Yeah, like that seems really late to me, but a few folks seem to eat them. Locals, it's usually between 9 and 11. Really? That seems really... I would be starving if I didn't eat till 11. Yeah, 7 to 8. See, even that is late for me. But hey, each to their own. Main project is Lara using... Yes! VNAN to render your VTuber in any VR game. Hell yeah. Now I remember. It means you can have high quality models working with teams in VR. Hell yeah. How are you getting on with that? I need to like actually check out more of your project at some point because it sounds like an awesome project. Definitely will see more of that. No worries. Thank you very much for lurking, Moonbright. Take care of yourself. Let's see. Well, it's hit 10 max, at least 10 for you guys. Any sign of that, pizza? Not just Beat Saber. Beat Saber does work. Second project lets you have VNAN react to in-game events in Beat Saber. Ah, okay. Yeah, so that's probably not too dissimilar to my Stream Assistant then. And just like different platforms that you're trying to integrate with. Integrations are always a challenging one, aren't they? Especially in your case, because you're having to try and work with like 3D models. You're having to like work with hardware to like track physical movements and represent them in the digital world. I can imagine that gets fun sometimes. Anyway, create source FMPG. We want to be in this scene. Then we want to pass in source file. We want to do true because it's just plain audio. Why would we set it to false? Oh no, I see why we will set it to false. Yeah, yep. We'll set that to false. No signs. Yeah, if it's been 2 hours, contact the store, dude. Honestly, such a faff. The whole point of takeout is it's meant to be like convenient, and it's been quite the opposite for you. We go to table between 5 and 6. Yeah, that's more like the kind of time I would like eat. It just seems crazy to me, like to like not eat until later on. Let's also change this to be source ID because this is using the new version of our OBS plugin tools. Nighttime eating, yeah, absolutely. No worries, Max. Best of luck with the phone call. We've got ads coming in 3 minutes as a heads up, guys. If you want to skip the ads, the best way to do that is to subscribe. The main project is basically finished, pending any bugs being found. Yeah, no such thing as a bug-free piece of software, right? Most recent edition was called Cursed Cam. Ooh. Take Vinian's camera movement and send it over live in real time. Then forces the camera movement delay. Allows you to fine-tune away any alignment issues. Oh! Nice! Oh, cool. Yeah, because I bet trying to align everything is such a pain in the ass sometimes. Especially when you've got objects moving fast and like your tracking loses track of it. If you saw how it actually worked, you'd know why I'd call it cursed. How bad is it? How bad is it? Holy shit! Genius! Thank you. How many gifted subs is that? I can't actually see because Twitch OBS is hiding it. 5 gift subs. Genius. Thank you so much for those 5 gift subs. Appreciate it, dude. Thank you so much for all the support. Lone Heavy, Lone Kitty, Moonbright, Cap, Sirius, all enjoy your gift subs courtesy of Genius. Thank you so much, dude. Hell yeah, let's kill some ads. That's the attitude we like to see. Fuck Twitch and their bloody ads, eh? They literally make pence. We're talking pennies of running adverts on streams like the size of our channel. Like, it's literally nothing. Like, come on. There's a reason a lot of small streamers and that would turn off ads if we could. Unfortunately, all we really get to decide is do we want mid-rolls or do we want pre-rolls? Thank you so much, Jeevious. Genuinely appreciate all the support, dude. Definitely thank him out, guys. Anyway, so we got the source ID. Now we want to set audio monitoring. Hopefully that actually bloody well works. Because it's being a little bit funky in the other ones. Being a little bit funky. It's not even all of them. It's just the add scene item script that seems to be struggling with it for whatever reason. For whatever reason. Yeah, so that sets the audio monitoring. OBS.set input volume. That again, and then settings volume. I think we added a volume. Volume in dB. Volume in dB. Let's see. I keep hearing turn off pads. I go. No, serious. Oh man, why have I still got this? What? OBS, fuck off, please. Yes, fuck off, please. There we go. Let me see my chat. I just want to see what people are saying to me. Let me hang out with folks. Stop being a bitch. Main alignment issue is VNAND processes Steam VR data. Lower than bit. Right, okay. The server does, which you can fix by asking to delay its video footage. But then during a faster pan, appears to move before the rest of the world. Oh, that. Oh, so you've got to try and sync. Oh, I bet that was a bitch to try and sort out. Yeah, I can see why you've called it cursed camera. I suspect that was not fun to try and solve. I suspect that was not fun to try and solve. Holy shit. How long did it take for you to get cursed camera working? And then how long did it take for you to fix all the bugs afterwards? Oh, fair play for getting that going. Aye, we love Genius around here. Genius is absolutely amazing. He is fan-fucking-amazing. Set source activity. What are we doing? Want source ID again. It's source ID. Settings. Scene. Want to set that to true. Return source name. No, we don't need to return source name. We're doing it all in one. We have source name. Now we want to wait. We can. Oh, that's what the buffer is for. Okay. Well, if that's the case, we can just get rid of that. Oh, I don't like what I did there. Oh, that can come back. Please and thank you. There we go. Oh, stop it, you. No, I'm gonna keep singing your praise. As well I should do. You deserve it. Works by taking advantage of the fact that VNAN has its own separate systems calculate camera positions, then writes the camera.main in late update. I insert code that runs after that but before render phase. The reads camera.main, sends it over live, and shoves the position and rotation data into a list. Oh, that sounds a little bit jank, but man, hey, if it got it working, I bet that took some trial and error. Ooh, because OBS keeps telling me to. Hell yeah! Treasure trade. Wait, what the fuck is a treasure trade? Hey, oh, not seen all these before. I have to look at those later on. So every frame the camera is just jittering between two positions, but it happens between renders. Oh man, that sounds absolutely painful to work with. Hey, if it works, but man, I bet that took some trial and error. I bet that took some engineering to get going. Oh man. Set source activity. Next, we want to figure out delay, which is going to equal math.steal wave. So we want to import utility.wave. Go down here, so then we want to do a music file. Info dot length. Then we'll add a 1 second buffer hard coded. Works amazingly. Now I just have literal half the log file. How much are you logging from that? I bet, like, I imagine you're probably going to be wanting to take, like, telemetry data from, like, the tracking and everything like that, as well as, like, your own software and such. I can fully believe you've got half a gig file. I can you've logged every, holy shit, you are going to have so much data to work through. So much data, that's insane. For context, guys, the log files from like our stream assistant, we've only got a couple because I recently made a new one, but like you can see, not that big. Like this one's 101 gig. Like what day is this from? The 10th. What was the 10th? Monday. So when we were streaming Thief, we got a 100 kilobyte file. This is what ours. And yeah, like Lunkit is probably like, what the fuck is this? It's bad. I need to overhaul the logging in the Stream Assistant. I know. Oh, some of this is because I was like testing it from the new deployment. Then these are all like the stream logs themselves. So here we go. We can see like the raid commands and that being used and so on. And once again, for some reason, Twitch is like sending double payloads again. Our hashing tool seems to be stopping it from being processed, but it's still being logged multiple times. So I need to tweak that later on. Anyway. Thankfully, I don't need to log avatar position. Isn't my software just really nice 3D VTuber software? That is fair. I need to have a look because right now I've got a friend has made me a 2D live 2D model that I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to use VTube Studio for that, but the UI for VTube Studio is questionable. I'm trying to figure out some of it. It's proving to be a little awkward. It's also not helping that some of the toggles are being a little bit funky. 2D VTuber is weird and scary. Oh, why? How different is it from 3D VTubing? Because like I can see the difference in visual styles. I can imagine some of the differences, but having never actually done either, I don't know like some of the subtleties between them. Like I've been wanting to try and move into like 2D for a while, because I think the 2D suits my streams and that better with all the other stuff I've going on than a 3D would. But it is still like a lot for me to try and figure out and a lot to learn. What do I want? I want time for sleep. Oh, completely different. Eh? Yeah, I'm looking forward to learning about the 2D stuff then. I'd like to learn more about the 3D stuff as well, but I'm not likely to move into the 3D side. Just because I don't think it'll fit the format of like my streams and that as well. Just like my style of streams, I think the 2D suits better. Like trying to make a human rig out of paper doll parts. Yeah, from what I could see from like the work in progresses that Jade was sending me, I can kind of imagine that. It was like some of the things she was doing, it's a completely different thing. The chat modeling, which I've never done. I actually have barely touched VR chat. I don't do much VR. I've got a HTC Vive, but I'm thinking of getting rid. Just because it's such a fact to set up and stuff like that at this point. So yeah. I would like to try and do more VR, but I want something that's more convenient. Let's see. It's actually really easy to convert a VR chat. Yeah, because a lot of them use the same stuff, don't they? Food arrived just as I... Ha! That's typical timing. Glad you got your food, dude. Enjoy. Enjoy. Hell fucking yeah. Max has been waiting all stream for this pizza to arrive. Anyway, what are we doing? So that, and now we want to do obvious.delete input. Source name. So that is going to be settings. Audio source name. And I think we'd be done. You know what? Me and Tim were talking a lot about the Steam stuff. Like the Steam frame is looking interesting. The Steam Cube computer, I've forgotten what it's called. That looks like it'll be pretty interesting. The whole Steam ecosystem is looking pretty good. Yeah, the Gabe Cube. Oh man, that is brilliant. Absolutely love that. I won't be cancelling my Beyond 2 order. Oh, are you getting the Beyond? Oh, let me know what that's like, Lum. I bet that's gonna be fucking fantastic. I bet that's gonna be fantastic. Yeah, I'm curious to see how the Steam stuff turns out. I'm not planning on getting any of it, but I am like hyped to see more of it. More competition is like better for like the consumer anyway. It's good for consumer. Like more options are just good, and some of it just looks new and exciting and like brings more into the space. I was saying to Tim, like the Gabe Cube. Initially, Tim was wondering if it was going to be priced like a game console because Steam make money off their like game sales and that. But it looks like that's not going to be the case because like it is a fully functional computer, and it, to be fair, it's the kind of thing like companies and that might buy. So it's going to be priced more like a computer by the sounds of it. Which, fair, totally get that. I reckon it's probably going to end up coming around like £800 to £1,000. Might be priced a little bit more, but I reckon if Steam try and charge for like, if they've charged more than £1,200 for that GameCube, for its specs and that, I think they're asking a bit much. I think if they want it to be competitive, it's going to need to be like around the grand margin. Not a fan of inside-out tracking, but I do like the idea of foveated streaming. Yes, I saw that. The foveated streaming looks cool. Genuinely, that is a solid idea. And it's also not going to need, like, work with game developers and that. Like, because the foveated rendering other things have done is, like, really cool, but it's got to be done in, like, the game level. So developers have to take advantage of it. The foveated streaming doesn't. So suddenly it can be, like, used to on a lot more games than that. The inside-out tracking, I'll be honest, I'm surprised how good that's getting. It's never going to be as good as having dedicated base stations, and I would definitely prefer dedicated base stations. But as I was just saying, like, if I was to pick up VR again, I want something more convenient. The inside-out tracking has certainly got to a point where it's more than good enough for you to, like, use it for a convenience headset. Because you're not having to deal with like a permanent setup of base stations or setting up base stations every time you all use VR. It is very low spec and cannot compete with PC. It looks to be surprisingly good. What was it? It was a 6-core, could clock up to 4.8 gigahertz. But this is a mobile chip. It could only do up to 30 watts. So, like, and it's got the equivalent of which AMD GPU? I know it's got like 8 gigs of VRAM. It's not going to be super powerful. Okay, maybe not then. If that's the case, it's definitely going to need to come in at a lower price point. I don't know where it'll be, but don't forget consoles are getting more expensive now. Like, consoles are what, £400-500? Where they used to be like 200-300. So I reckon, I don't know if they'll be able to sell it for more than 600. Also, it's worth remembering small form factor builds usually end up being more expensive anyway. So we'll just have to see. We honestly don't know. I am excited to see it. I'm excited to see most of the Steam stuff. But as usual, like, price is going to be a big factor. So until we know how much it's all going to cost, like, that's going to be a big thing on it. In fact, I'm looking forward to his Linux. Yes! Whole 100% Lum Kitty. Like, Genius is already on it. But absolutely. Like, Windows is becoming just absolute dog shit. I know Genius has, like, spoke to me about moving to Linux before. I've been debating moving to Linux for years. Like, thing is, I want native compatibility for a lot of my apps. I don't want to have to faff around with getting things to work. But honestly, I'm getting so sick of Windows. As soon as Lena gets about to working on Linux, I'm going to jump ship. I do not blame you, Lum. I absolutely do not blame you. Like, I think I want to see NVIDIA support Linux. Please, NVIDIA, pull your heads out your asses. Stop being dickheads and just support Linux, for crying out loud. And not that they're likely to, but still. I will see more things run natively in that. But Linux is getting better and better every year. Like, there's no arguing that. Linux is getting better and better with compatibility every single year. Like, at this point, we have got fucking, like, their translation layers for getting x86 applications running on ARM and ARM applications running on x86. If we've managed to do that, then we sure as hell can get things working on Linux. Fram is going to run on ARM. Yes, and being able to play games. Literally, I was just talking about that. Like, that's just insane. Like, it just blows my mind that they've got it all running on ARM, but it's gonna, like, run as if it's an x86 platform. That's nuts. Last night I was doing a stream with Solo on a peak. I got in the middle of the caldera with 3 amp. Fucking no. Oh, that is infuriating. The blue screen of death. Oh, that can go and do one. That can go and do one. Oh, I really feel for you there, Lum. Oh, yeah. Windows has become such a piece of shit. I'm still running Windows 10. It's like end of life. I know I'm gonna, if I stick with Windows, I'm gonna have to move to 11. I've not moved yet because I'm planning on building a new PC in the new year. And I don't have to like install a new operating system multiple times because it's a faff. But I don't particularly want to go to 11. There's so much bloatware and holy shit, the telemetry. And then with Copilot and everything. Like, oh, for crying out loud, could be a lot better. Yeah, like, I'm just sick of, like, some of, like, the Windows stuff. Some Windows and some settings and that are literally, like, the UIs from Windows 7. But then other areas I've completely redone to suit, like, Windows 10, Windows 11. Like, they can't make their mind up. Either revamp all of it or don't revamp it at all. Like, there's so many pain points. Really want solo achievement because you can get cat ears, technically wolf ears, but hey, gotta go for it. Get security updates by adding an account. Alright, how so, Genius? Do tell. Holding out on 1123H2, trying to avoid embedded slot machine. Yeah, 100% lump. 100%. Anyway, let's do a test run of this, shall we? So let's run Python training. Python training montage.py. Copilot. Why the fuck would I ever want a chat point in my calendar which can't? I know, right? Like, I've seen some Windows 11's operations. They've even implemented Copilot into Notepad. Like, literally, this little, like, Notepad app, they've implemented Copilot into. Why the fuck? I literally just want somewhere where I can make some quick notes. I don't want some AI crap in there. I don't need a chatbot in there. I'm literally, it's a couple of notes for me to remember temporarily. Copilot can fuck off. And also, it's not secure. Like, Windows being like, oh, yeah, like, it's all encrypted and everything. And then it was found out that everything from Copilot was, in fact, not encrypted. That's why Copilot got delayed by a year. Because of recall, exactly. Recall, sorry, not Copilot. Yeah, Windows recall. That's why recall got delayed by a year. Because, like, when Microsoft said everything's encrypted, and it fucking wasn't. And even now, while it's all encrypted, it's like, sure, it's encrypted, so it's more secure. But what would be even more secure is if the data wasn't kept in the first place. Not everyone wants it. Oh, completely genius. Absolutely. Still warm, luckily. Store sent me 2 pizzas by accident. I only picked damn. Well, might as well take it. One's breakfast in morning, eh? Ali, I'm glad us lot ranted about technology and Windows and that, and Max is just sat there nodding her pizza quite happily. I'm glad both of us is having a good time. Hey, being Windows administrator, having to defend all this shit, yeah. Completely get it. Sending footage of your gaming to Microsoft now. Wait, really? Really? I mean, I'm not surprised, but really? The amount of telemetry they're collecting is absolutely abhorrent. Too busy enjoying. Well, I think that kind of reveals your your verdict already a little bit. Let's run that, see what happens. So now, in this, we see nothing. Okay. Why do we see nothing? Okay. Let's see. Let's now time to debug. Don't you love debugging? Oh, Windows and Dave job. I don't even try to defend it. Yeah, it's. Oh, it's absolutely horrendous. Like, I wish there were more operating systems out there. Like, I know Linux has a lot of distros, but a lot of them are like the same kind of premise. But you've either got Linux, you've got Windows, or you have Apple, which you can't really install Mac OS on like a custom PC very easily because it's meant for specific hardware. So, I mean, you've got Temple OS, but like random stuff like that isn't quite the same. Bragging at 30%. Oh, wow. Yeah. That is going to fall over. I cannot wait for that to fall over. Yeah, have you noticed that it's only the CEOs and the business people that seem to be bragging that 30% of their code is written by AI? None of their engineers seem to be shouting it from the roof like the CEOs are. I wonder why that might be. Oh, salmon pizza is freaking delicious. I will bear that in mind. I don't think, to be fair, seafood pizzas are a thing here. I don't know if they do salmon. I might have to keep an eye out for it at some point. Already is. Remember the bugger eats your SSD? Oh, was that? Yeah. I forgot about that one. There was a bugger bricked people's SSDs, wasn't there? Oh, fuck's sake. Do we have setting? Data should be turning in. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Initialize socket. There is none, so we get -1. So -1 returns false. Right? Oh. Oops. My bad. That's why it's not working. My bad. Get rid of that console. Try that again. Okay, we got an error. That I can work with. Never had some pizza. Ooh, tuna. Interesting. I don't know if I'd have tuna on pizza, but it's certainly I do love a bit of tuna. I think I'll eat more on salmon though. Tuna extended security update. More secure option after 14th of October. Okay. Awesome. I am going to make note of that for later on because that's going to be some reading to do for off stream. Thanks for sending me though that, Jeevious. I will definitely check that out. Because I could do with having that as a thing. Because Windows 10 is end of life. And much as I don't want to move to 11 until I build my PC, I don't want to be leaving myself at unnecessary risk either. Right, anyway, what line? 52. Oh, no. Right. 17. Read your stack properly. Non-type. Type. Why is it non-type? Eh? And bug. Into. Over that. Because of that. Oops. Just stepped over most of that, but oh well. But that returns false. Okay. Clear all logs so we can see data is in fact an empty array there. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we forgot to return new list. I thought we were doing that. Oh, that's why. Return new. There we go. Right. Try that again. Okay, different error. Okay. The data. Is that because those are objects? I bet it's because those are objects. Hang on. Let's run in debug again. Yeah, these are objects. That's why. That's why. Okay, so we do need to stringify that before we save it. If we are saving, yeah, then new data strings equals list, and for date in data, the data strings dot append date dot what am I doing? I want it to turn into string. I've literally got it to the right of me, string date. Alright, let's try that. Close that. Yeah, that's still. Okay, clear the terminal, rerun it, and we're still getting out. Dang it. Okay, rerun the bugger. Maybe it's fairly on. Yep, data strings. Okay. So that is now a string. Oh, I'm still passing in data instead of data strings. That's why you. There we go. Clear that. Okay, that now ran. Hey! If we get this up to 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, let's go! Ha We still need like some like animation stuff for it, or like some kind of like visual overlay, but that works. Oh, absolutely, tell Carly, but I can't wait for them to say they're adding 3 more punches to you. Alrighty, so that now works and it clears afterwards as well. if I we've changed time range to 5 for a moment. Then we run this once. Now we wait 5 seconds. I've just watched it. They'll clear out all the ones as well. So let's just count. So wait till that hits 20 to make sure. Right. Yep, there we go. Awesome. So we'll leave that 5 minutes. So let's get this added to Lakea's console. Boom. Before I do a search like that, bring it over here. Then with Lakea, there we go. Get rid of that. So in Lakea's config, we can now add callback. And then burning montage. This is going to be a Lakea source. It's going to be of type callback. Callback. ID. Training. On sequence. It is going to target break it down for Carly tomorrow. Sure, drag us into it, eh? I can't wait for Carly to threaten me with more punches, eh? Time to get beat up by my community all over again. I give you guys far too much power. Script. Which script is it? It's a training montage. There we go. So that does that. So now let's test this, shall we? If I close Lakea and then restart it. Let's give this a test run. So if we look in this, we can see that's 1 right now. If I come to Twitch, I'm going to let you guys temporarily get in a load of extra training with Lakea, so get ready to spam it if you've got the arrows. Train with Lakea, edit. Right. Turn off cooldowns. But now if we come here, we do the training with Lakea. Oh no, that's not working. Hang on. I missed a bit. I've set up the event, but I didn't set up the actual callback itself. Helps if I add the callback in. Got to find the callback now. Callback, yeah, there we go. Grab that. Now if we go back to the same bit, there we go. So now in the frame with Lakea, just up the arcs, drop in that. Have this ID. To that. I'm ready for some training. We restart Lakea again. Go. Okay. If you guys want to start using the training redeem, you're nuts. We should see this file change up a little bit now. Yes, here we go. Here we go. Keep going, guys. Keep going. Come on. A few more. A few more. Oh, yeah, there we go. Works like a charm. Works like a charm. Hang on. Let's turn that back on now. Let's see. So what have we done? Let's see. So what have we got done today? We've added the byte audio. So that's in on the 5 bits. We have added character ref sheets to the art designs. We've brought back in the training montage audio, which has been well deserved. At some point, like, we'll see if we can find some graphics or something for it as well. Because I think, like, having some graphics or some animation or something to add to it will really help. And then what was the other bit? Oh, yeah, we added the kettle sound effect to our T redeem. For a bit of extra sound, eh? Lakea punch back. You know what? If I could afford to, like, get the animation of it, like, I would absolutely, like, pay to get an animation of, like, or multiple animations of, like, Lakea punch bag, then Lakea doing bench presses, then Lakea doing pull-ups. And just have that, like, go across the screen or whatever. Because that would be fucking amazing. I would absolutely do that. Unfortunately, it's a little bit out my budget. So, okay then. I think we'll leave it there for today, and we'll look for someone to raid. Who else is live? Let's see. Surefire Bat is streaming, so let's raid into them, eh? 3D model of Lakea. Oh, I wish I could do that. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for joining. And thank you very much for the gifted subs once again, Genius. Thank you to everyone who gave subs and bits. Appreciate it. Hope those of you who got the gifted subs appreciate them over the next month. Alright, let's set up this raid, shall we? Raid channel, following. We are going to raid Surefire Bat. Start stream. Okay, thank you very much for joining, guys. I hope you have enjoyed the stream. Thank you so much for all the support and the gifted subs. Thank you, Devious. I hope you all enjoy those. We'll be back with some more Dungeon Keeper 2 tomorrow, so keep your eyes peeled for that. And we'll be doing more Wreckfest, more Thief, and other things as well next week, so keep your eyes open for those. If you're joining, or if you all join our Discord, here is a link. Please do jump in and say hi to the rest of the community. If you join us on this raid, here is our raid message. Top one is for followers, bottom one is for subscribers. Please do post this into Shaw's chat as we raid into him. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you all next time. Take care.